chance to take a look at some of the players that, in addition to Mike Williams, will be missing this upcoming game against Pittsburgh. But the most impactful player, of course, is the star wide receiver. Eric Foreman, John, are going to take a closer look at what this means for the SU squad. And to me, it means that offense that was up and down, so inconsistent so far this year, just gets more so. It's more stagnant. It's going to be more of a challenge for them to move the ball. And no matter what, if it's Ryan Nassib or Greg Paulus back there behind the pocket or behind the center, it's not going to matter because the one passing threat and one wide receiver, the one thing that defenses had to scheme around, is no longer there. That offense is going to be devastatingly easy to play against.
Yeah, John, without Mike Williams, there's no consistency. The thing to note, Mike Williams had 746 receiving yards. Greg Paulus' passing yards, about double that. So he's a large part of the SU offense. Without him, nobody was able to step up consistently on a game-to-game basis. I don't know what SU has left on offense because they certainly don't run the ball well every day. They certainly don't throw the ball well, except when they're throwing to Mike Williams every play.
Man, with that inconsistency, they're going to need somebody to step up. And it's got to be either a running back, wide receiver, quarterback. Who do you got to try to fill that void left by Mike?
Well, you know what? You got to establish a passing game, so they're going to need a receiver to step up. And I think the logical choice is Dante Davis. He's got 184 receiving yards on the year, but I'm not going to go with him because he is graduating at the end of this season. I think the player to go with here is Alec Lemon. He's the youngest guy. Marcus Sales, a sophomore. He's also very good, but I like Alec Lemon. He's got great hands. He's quick. If he can get a lot bigger, if he can kind of work on his game, get bigger in the weight room necessarily, he can be a very good player for the Orange. The rest of this year, next year, I think Alec Lemon, if he steps up, the hurt by losing Mike Williams won't be as bad.
And you got to see him featured early on in the games. A lot of the bubble screens, quick tosses that the SU offense like to use throughout their passing game here. But for me, it's got to be the quarterback. We've been waiting all year for the quarterback to step up. It's been the one position that the Syracuse offense has needed to step up game in and game out. It's been the most inconsistent position. When you look at wide receivers, the play has been there. Running backs has been there. But the QB position has not produced consistently.
Right, and when SU quarterbacks have been their best, it's been because of Mike Williams.
Yes, exactly. So if he's not there, that QB position has to step up. Whether it's playing a combo of them or one over the other, it doesn't really matter. And it's going to be even easier for a Pittsburgh team that's second in the Big East, top 15 in the nation coming in here, going up against the Orange. To me, it's just not even a contest. It wouldn't have been a contest even if Mike Williams would have been in this game, but now with that Pittsburgh offense, the defense is going to struggle. Without Mike Williams, the offense is going to struggle. It's going to be a devastating loss.
Yeah, I mean, I think if the line was about 75 on this game, I'd be motivated to
maybe take the
still.
Maybe.
Okay, possibly. But I think that if SU wants to not lose by 75, I think they should establish the run. DeLon Carter, if he can maybe run to the outside, if SU's offensive line can do their job and he can get to the outside, not have to run up the middle every play, if they can establish, I think that they can at least be competitive.
All right, check out Countdown tomorrow at 10 a.m.